Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to share some incredible Palworld glitches. The first one is a money glitch that lets you farm 10k gold every 30 seconds. All you have to do is visit the merchant south of the Desolate Church. So from the Desolate Church, fast travel, go south and you will find a cave. Head into the cave and you will find the Black Marketeer. This is a vendor who, when knocked out, drops 10k gold. And not only that, but also a very rare gold key, which you do not find a lot of in this game. Gold keys let you open the best type of chest. And in this chest, there's randomized resources and all types of goodies. The trouble is, he is very tough and has a massive health bar, so his loot is pretty hard to get. Not with this glitch though, because with this glitch, you don't have to fight him. Instead, get out a POW, set them on aggressive using the radial menu, and they will attack him for you. If you're playing on controller, the radial menu can be brought up by clicking in the right stick. So immediately after you throw out your POW, talk to the merchant and hit the buy button. This locks you in the menu so the merchant can't attack you, but he will still be taking damage. After some time, his health will go right down and you can loot the 10k gold and the 1 gold key off his body. Now here's where the repeatable part of this farm comes in. Bring up the menu, go down and then head out to the main menu. Now go back into your game. When you load back in, the merchant will have respawned, complete with all his loot. Now you can keep farming the loot off him over and over again. A POW I recommend for this, and the POW that I've been doing this with, is Foxparks. Mine is level 32, and that's because Foxparks' flame damage will eat away at the merchant's health passively. I have tested out more powerful POWs on the merchant, but they tend to knock the merchant off his usual spots, and sometimes he can get stuck. Whereas Foxparks, they will just damage the merchant without moving him, and it's more consistent. That way you can leave Foxparks to do damage, leave your monitor for like 30 seconds, come back, and the merchant will be lying on the floor. Obviously though, the more powerful the POW, the quicker you can do this. I am sure there's a POW you can use to get this farm down to like 10 seconds and just completely wipe out the merchant instantly. But as for money making glitches, this is the best one I've seen in Palworld so far. The next glitch is to instantly revive your POWs. No more sticking them in a box for 10 minutes and waiting for them to get better. You can force them to make a complete recovery. To do that, you will first need to be next to your POW box. In other words, the green board thingy. You cannot do this out in the open, unfortunately. Now drop your fainted POW on the ground using the menu. Next, use the POW box to fill up your party. So just swap a POW from your box into your party. You should now have 5 POWs in your party. Next, pick up the POW you've dropped on the floor and they will go straight into your POW box. That's because your party is already full. There is one change though. Look at them in the POW box and they are fully healed. No 10-minute timer, they are instantly revived so you can slot them back into your party and get on with your day. A little spin on this is to put a bed near the POW box, and this is another way to instantly revive them. So put a bed near the POW box. Now put the knocked out POW into your box and leave it. They will then pick up the knocked out POW and put them in the bed, which again will instantly revive them. So that's a glitch letting you instantly revive your POWs. Next up, we have the grapple gun glitch. I love this one. The grapple gun glitch lets you move even when you're carrying too much. So if you've exceeded the weight limit, no worries, you can still move using the grapple gun. So for example, let's say you filled up your inventory with too much ore and you're over encumbered, and the game won't let you take another step. Whip out the grappling hook and you can use it to move around. Now there is a 10-second cooldown on the grappling hook, so you can only move once every 10 seconds, but there's a way around this. If you use 4 grappling hooks, you can totally negate the cooldown. Simply switch between the grappling hooks and you'll zoom effortlessly around the map, even though you technically should not be able to move. 4 grappling hooks, unlimited weight allowance. This is really good if you've picked up a load of resources and you just want to drop them off at your chest, but you're stuck to the ground. Whip out your grappling hook, grapple your way to the chest and deposit all of your resources. Also, on the topic of grappling hooks, this isn't really a glitch, but just a cool thing to try when you're in a cave. Try grappling to the cave ceiling and then cancelling into your glider. You can keep the momentum and speed your way around the place. The higher tier the grappling hook, the more distance and the more speed you will have. Okay, here we have a glitch that lets you beat the fearsome jet dragon, and you could theoretically do this at level 1. Rather than fighting it head to head, simply bait it over to a cliff. From there, the jet dragon will often just charge straight off the cliff and do massive damage to itself, and on occasion even completely deplete its own health bar. It does help if you're on a flying pal, so fly off the edge of the cliff and hopefully the jet dragon will follow. When it falls off, either its entire health bar will deplete, at which point you can gather up its ancient technology parts and its rare oils and whatnot, or it will suffer massive damage and be weakened, and at which point you will have a very small chance of catching it in a PAL sphere. One thing I do recommend though is to build a PAL box as near to Jet Dragon as you can. This lets you spawn right back here rather than having to travel all the way back from the nearest fast travel points. It takes ages to travel back from a fast travel point to here, so a base really helps. You can fast travel straight to the base and then you can try all different types of techniques to take down Jet Dragon. Like if you're not fond of the cliff method, you could try getting it stuck in a rock and then just chipping away at it while it is inert. This has happened a few times because the clipping on this thing is pretty crazy. So hop on a rock and try and get it stuck on the scenery, and then it won't be able to move while you damage it. And onto this Palworld glitch. This might be the most genius of the lot. I don't know if you can even call it a glitch, as it's basically using the game's mechanics as they're meant to be used. But you can essentially create a huge tower, bait an enemy to the top of it, and then delete the floor to send the enemy tumbling to its doom. The enemy's health bar will be knocked to 0, and you will get the power fluids, the civilization parts, and anything else that it will drop. You will also need a lot of space, because you need the stairs to go really high. The higher the stairs are, the more full damage the enemy will have, so just build your stairs as high as possible, build a floor, build walls to trap the POW, then delete the floor to eliminate the POW. So those were the most ingenious, most incredible glitches that you can try for yourself in Palworld, and let me know down in the comments if you've discovered any of your own glitches you would like to share. Thanks so much for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more Palworld guides.